If you've been putting off buying a home because you think you need a 20% down payment, this video might completely change the way you think about home ownership. A lot of people believe that a 20% down payment is required, but in most cases it isn't. If you don't know me, my name is Jasmine. I'm a real estate agent here in California. If you have any questions about home ownership or where to start, please text HOME to 714-597-1479. Today I'm going to explain where this myth came from, what your actual options are, and what you need to consider before deciding how much to put down. So where did this 20% rule come from? A lot of people think that it's a requirement, but it's actually not. The reason you hear 20% so often is because of conventional loans. The reason you hear about 20% is because with many conventional loans, putting 20% down means you actually avoid paying private mortgage insurance, also called PMI. PMI usually protects the lender, not the buyer, if the loan goes into default. Because of that, many people thought that 20% was required, and the idea just kind of stuck. But today, there's actually so many programs that allow buyers to purchase with way less down. So let's talk about what those options look like. One of the most common options is a conventional loan. First-time homebuyers may be able to purchase their first home with as little as 3% down. Another popular option is the FHA loan. FHA loans can allow buyers to purchase a home with as little as 3.5% down. And this is actually a really good option for buyers that are just getting started. If you're an eligible veteran or active duty member, VA loan may allow you to purchase with no down payment at all. Now, every loan program has different requirements, and qualification depends on your income, your debt, your credit, and the lender you're working with. This is why getting pre-approved is so important. Now, let's use an example because I honestly feel like I learn better when I can see examples or see it visually on the screen. So yeah, let's use an example. Let's say you're buying a home for $600,000. If you put 20% down, that's $120,000. That's a lot of money. Now, imagine if you qualify for a loan that only requires 3%. Percentage of $600,000 is only $18,000. That's a difference of over $100,000. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll only need $18,000 because you'll still have the closing costs and other costs. Hopefully, you can see why so many people are surprised when you aren't required to put 20% down. But does this mean that putting less money down is the best choice? Not necessarily. There are a lot of pros and cons to both. Let's start with the benefits of putting less down. Biggest advantage is that you can become a homeowner sooner. Instead of waiting years to save a large down payment, you may be able to start building equity earlier. You'll also keep more money in your savings account. And this is very important because once you own a home, unexpected expenses can happen. Maybe you need new appliances, something breaks, maybe you just want to make some updates. Having your savings available can give you peace of mind. Now, let's talk about the trade-offs. When you put less money down, your loan amount is larger. That usually means that your monthly payment will be higher. Depending on the loan program, you may also need to pay mortgage insurance. And over the life of the loan, borrowing more money means that you're going to pay more interest, unless you pay the loan down faster or refinance later. So while buying with a smaller down payment can absolutely make sense, it's important to understand the full picture instead of focusing on just one number. So when does putting 20% down really make sense? You usually avoid PMI on conventional loans. But here's something I always tell people: just because you put 20% down doesn't mean you should. Sometimes keeping additional money in your savings account is the better decision, but everybody's situation is different. One of the biggest mistakes that I see though is people waiting to talk to the lender last, or just waiting it out in general. The first step into getting a home is the pre-approval part. It's not searching for homes on Zillow, it's not looking at prices. No, it's talking to a lender. Honestly, it does scare a lot of buyers away to talk to a lender because you are talking about your finances, and it's very scary, honestly. At the end of the day, every client that I have referred to a lender, they always leave qualified or set up with a plan, and they leave with that peace of mind knowing what they qualified for or what they have to do in order to get there. If you're planning to buy in a year from today, getting pre-approved now can set you up for success in the future. Lender can show you all the different loan options, estimate your monthly payment, explain what you may qualify for, and help you create a plan based on your goals. At the end of the day, we are here to help you accomplish your goals, whether that's today, 6 months from now, 12 months from now. Knowledge is really powerful, and the sooner you know your options, the more prepared you'll be. And before I wrap this video up, I want to leave you guys with this final thought. Home isn't reaching some magic number like 20%. It's about buying when you're financially ready and choosing the option that makes more sense for you. For some people, that is putting 20% down. For others, it's much less. The key is understanding your options, getting educated, instead of letting a common myth stop you from taking the first step. Found this video helpful at all? Please like this video, subscribe, comment down below any questions you guys may have or any video requests. I do kind of want to do a day in the life of a real estate agent. I feel like a lot of people would like to see that. So if you guys want to see that, comment down below. Also, please follow my social medias. It's Sold by Jasmine Lud. If you're in the early stages or you are ready to buy or sell, please text HOME to 714-597-1479. Thank you guys all so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye!